Hello guys, this is Sagnik over here, and in this video we are going to be talking about G Henriques and his new formation and how you can play the best with him. This is the third episode of the manager review series. I already made manager reviews of two other managers, which is Fernando Santos and Pep Guardiola. If you need to watch them, the links will be there on the I button above. So without wasting any further time, let's begin. Let's just begin with discussing the tactics of the manager in close resemblance to his real life tactics, so that you can have a very good idea on what kind of players you need to play to get the best out of this manager. Jose Mourinho at Inter Milan would prefer to sit deep and compact without the ball while releasing a fast and fluid counter-attack while having the possession of the ball. Maicon would generally use his speed and strength to go forward, while Eto'o would drift more central in order to allow an overlap to happen. In the meanwhile, the defenders would come right back to the position and Stankovic would move forward, while Pandev will stay on the wide left to provide width to the attack. Often at times, Wesley Sneijder dropped deep to catch the opposition defender out of position and eventually releasing a killer pass to the advancing midfielder or the striker. So guys, let's just jump into the kind of players that you actually will be needing in order to execute this manager to perfection. As you know that this manager Jose Mourinho likes to sit deep and compact and release a fast and fluid counter-attack, and to do that you need to have a good solid backline. Yeah, I know PES has provided this manager with a possession style of game, but believe me, he would play exactly the way Mourinho used to play at Inter Milan or Porto or Real Madrid. So starting with the wing backs, you need good speedy wing backs to facilitate the fluid counter attack, and for that I use Davide Alaba as my left wing back and Trent Alexander-Arnold or Joshua Kimmich as my right wing back. Moving to the stats of Davide Alaba, you can see that he has quite a good ball control, dribbling, but the most important thing over here is speed and acceleration. He has 90 speed and 87 acceleration, which will help us massively moving the ball forward. He has 90 stamina, 78 defensive awareness and 85 ball winning, so really good defensively as well for a wing back. The alternative for this spots are Jordi Alba, Marcelo, Roberto Carlos or Alphonso Davies. Mind it, I'm not talking about the silver ball Alphonso Davies, I'm talking about the feature black ball Alphonso Davies. Now moving to the right back spot. The right back spot is currently occupied by Joshua Kimmich in my team. I also use Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. These two are probably the best attacking right backs you will get. If you are searching for a legend right wing back, I would suggest Javier Zanetti over Cafu for this manager. So let's just look into the stats of Joshua Kimmich. He has quite good ball control and dribbling, but the fact that matters to us the most is the acceleration and the speed. He has 87 speed, 90 acceleration, coupled up with 97 stamina, so he's not gonna tire down so easily. He is gonna last the complete match. He has 85 defensive awareness and 88 ball winning, so that's very good defensive stats as well, coupled up with the massive pace that he has. I also like to use Trent Alexander-Arnold in this position sometimes, because if you see the stats of Trent Alexander-Arnold, he is the similar sort of player you need for this formation. He's speedy, he can cross in really well, and he has a good ball control and dribbling. If you look at his pace, he has 87 speed and 85 acceleration with 86 set piece taking, so he can be used as a set piece taking asset in your team. Now moving up to my center back, since this guy is gonna hold up the play, sit deep, you need good and strong defenders who are good in aerial clearance as well as good in the ground clearance. So for my center back duo, I use the 99 rated Matthijs de Ligt and the 95 rated Virgil van Dijk. You can also use the featured Van Dijk, which is actually better than this Van Dijk, but I prefer the Van Dijk and the de Ligt duo. You can also use Ramos and PK. They are the alternatives for this spot. Looking at the stats of Virgil van Dijk, as you can see, he has very good defensive stats with 97 physical contact, so he is not leaving the opposition attacker until and unless he snatches the ball away from him. He has good to decent stamina, I'll say, with 98 defensive awareness, 96 ball winning and 91 aggression. So literally a very good center back for your team. The next center back that I prefer using is the 99 rated Matthijs de Ligt. Believe me, he's just superb. His stats are so unreal in this 99 rated card. He has 96 heading with 86 speed, 99 jump, 97 physical contact, similar to what Van Dijk had. So he would be really good as well, with 98 defensive awareness, 99 ball winning. My god, say less, 99 ball winning coupled up with an aggression of 91. So that's it for the backline. For my midfield, I use really creative player. If you see Neymar, if you see Beckham, if you see Totti, or who are there in my bench are Arthur Melo. I also use Kimmich as my defensive midfielder sometimes, because now he is being used as a defensive midfielder in Bayern Munich, so I also use Kimmich as my midfielder. I want to have a lot of creativity in my midfield because it's a possession style of play, so the midfield would have a lot of importance in this formation, and the main playmaking would go around these midfielders. So the center mid, be it the center mids, be it the defensive mid, or be it the attacking mid, use a good playmaker for all these positions. I personally prefer Messi as in my attacking mid because why not? He's just the perfect attacking mid you need. The alternative for him is the Kevin De Bruyne card or the Totti card, which is there as my central mid, because you know, the more the creativity, the better it is. Now moving on to my two strikers. As you knew from his Inter Milan strategies, he uses one speedy guy and one deadly finisher. Eto'o would act as the deadly finisher for him, while Maicon would be the trendy and the speedy guy he would like to have. I use the Inzaghi card as my deadly finisher, and maybe Joao Felix or the Kylian Mbappe card as the speedy guy who would just move forward, and Inzaghi would drop central to create the space for an overlap. If you look at the speed of Mbappe coupled up with its finishing, it's really awesome. So as the case for Joao Felix, he also has beautiful pace coupled up with a good ball control, dribbling and finishing. If you look at Mbappe's speed, he has 99 speed, 99 acceleration and a finishing of 93, so he really is a monster for this spot. And literally talking about Inzaghi, he is a game changer. He can change the game at any point of the time you wish to. He can change the game anytime you want. He is such a deadly finisher, and the best part of him is he has 99 finishing coupled up with 93 heading and a decent speed of 89 and acceleration of 91. So he's not at all bad, and I would feel he is the exact kind of man you need for the sport. Deadly finishing, decent pace and a very good heading to couple up his stats. So let's just now jump into some gameplay with this manager and see exactly how he feels in the real game. So without wasting any further time, let's just jump into some beautiful gameplay with this manager. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, smash down that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and I'll meet you in the next video. And until then, peace.